Good morning to all the faculties and all my dear mates. First of all, I would like to thank to all the faculties who provide me the constant support on this project, and very special thanks to Dr. Rajiv sir who gave me this opportunity and helped me a lot in the on this project. So my topic is assessment of service quality and customer satisfaction of the food delivery apps. Come to the introduction part. Nowadays, people prefer to order through online food app rather than going to the restaurants because of the hectic work schedule. Keeping in this mind, young entrepreneurs are coming up with the various business models in the food delivery, such like cloud kitchen and real-time location tracking, where the consumers can track their orders, starting from the food processing to getting their food on their doorstep. This has led to an increased competition in the online food delivery. Moreover, it is important to measure the service quality of the food delivery apps in order to see that how the consumers prefer these food apps and how they perceive these services in their mind of these food apps. This study is conducted just to measure the service quality and customer satisfaction of the food delivery apps. Parshuraman have gained a lot prominence in the concept of the service quality, which basically defines that the service quality is the ability of the organization to exceed or meet the customer expectations. In other words, it is basically the difference between the customer expectations of the services and the perceived service. Service quality is basically a combination of perceived expectations of the service with the perceived performance. On the other hand, customer satisfaction determines how happy the customers are with their company products, services, and capabilities. Now, objectives of the study and hypothesis formulated to determine the perceived service quality of food delivery mobile application, to understand the behavior of the consumers while ordering food from online, to determine the customer satisfaction of the food delivery apps, and to evaluate and compare the different brands like Zomato, Swiggy, Food Panda, Feso, etc. Hypothesis formulated. So, our null hypothesis is service quality has no influence on the customer satisfaction, which simply means there is no significant relationship between the service quality and the customer satisfaction. Now, significance of the study. This study was basically conducted in order to measure the service quality and the customer satisfaction of the food delivery apps. The study signifies the following questions: how the consumers can expect the quality of the service while using the food delivery apps, how they perceive the food quality with respect to its taste, hygiene, freshness of the food, and moreover the temperature of the food, how they satisfied with the service provided by these food delivery apps through which their experience improves. Data analysis and interpretation part. For data analysis, a survey of 100 respondents has been conducted with the help of the structured questionnaire, which can be filled through Google Forms. The raw data so collected was prepared in the MS Excel sheets, and later it was transformed into the SPSS, statistical process for social sciences. Now, the statistical tools which I apply is correlation analysis, which has been undertaken to test the perceived service quality and the customer satisfaction with the hypothesis formulated, which is our null hypothesis. Now, there is a combined table of correlation analysis, which basically determines the perceived service quality and customer satisfaction. Now, we test the hypothesis and the result shown as below. The table shows the correlation analysis as the Pearson correlation, which is denoted by R, which shows the value of 0.830, which means the strong positive correlation because the value lies in the range of zero point 0.5 to 1. So it can be inferred that there is a strong positive correlation between the perceived service quality and customer satisfaction, which simply means our alternative hypothesis is accepted, which means there is a significant relationship between the perceived service quality and customer satisfaction. Our hypothesis is tested. Now, major findings. Findings related to demographic profile of respondents. Out of the 100 respondents, 60% are the male members, whereas 40% are the female members. So the sample is dominant with the male members. Mostly 63% are the students in this survey, while 21%, 13%, 3% are in service, self-employed and housewife respectively. The most preferable online food delivery app is Zomato, as 72% of the respondents prefer Zomato among the other food delivery apps, while rest of the respondents prefer Swiggy. After that, Uber Eats, Food Panda are the least preferable app. For consumption, 40% of the respondent places order once a month, 29% orders once a week, 10% places order every 3 months, 5% order every 6 months, and 4% order once a year, and 12% are those who never places an order on these apps. Findings related to the major consideration, service quality, and the customer satisfaction. On the basis of the survey, it was found that the perception of the consumer towards services were high. Respondents are agreed regarding the services provided by the food delivery apps, as the correlation between the perceived service quality and customer satisfaction shows that the value of the R, which shows the Pearson correlation is 0.830, which indicates that there is a strong positive correlation between the service quality and the customer satisfaction. The relationship between the perceived service quality and customer satisfaction exists. Now come to the conclusion part. The consumer's attitude and perception towards the services of the online food delivery apps varies from individual to individual according to the various similarities and differences in their personal opinions, because ultimately it is the choice of the consumers to prefer the online food delivery apps, and the change is a must in this competitive environment. In a nutshell, from the study, it can be concluded that consumers are well aware of the online food delivery apps, and most of them are successfully using the services, which basically limelight the growing popularity of the online food delivery services. Transformation in the trends of food ordering is occurring because of the changing lifestyle of the consumers and expansion of the online activities. Now come to the suggestions. Company must adapt itself according to the changing taste and preferences of the consumers. The first and the foremost point is that change is a must, and company must adapt itself according to the changing circumstances or according to the changing lifestyles of their consumers in order to provide the good customer experience to them. Good customer service will help in leaving an overall positive impression of an excellent food delivery experience and also help in retaining your customers. Quickly analyze browsing history and customer orders to predict demand such as volume and popular menu items at a particular time and day. Online menu should be crisp, concise, and easy to read. It should convey all the information according to the needs of the consumers, what they want from them. The price quantity of the items should be clearly written so that the consumers can easily to place the order on the food delivery apps. Give attention to add-ons, some new varieties to be added in the menu, because ultimately it is the goal of the marketers to some offer some choices or exciting offers to the consumers, because consumers loved when they are treated with exclusive freebies, incentives, and other offers. Proper communication should be there between the service provider of the food delivery apps and the customer in order to provide or reach the customer expectations or to enhance the customer experience. Thank you so much.